Hello, welcome to the video for your outline for your individual research projects, the IRP. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see my where we're going and what you need to do for each of the sections. So I'm going to open up week 6 where we are, week by week and week 6. And here is your IRP. So I want to go through each step of this with you so that you know what you're doing and where you're going. So individual research project outline, essay directions. Your essay needs to be at least 5 typed paragraphs, roughly 2 pages. And remember the MLA format is 12-point font, double spaced, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins. Okay, that's all MLA format. You need textual evidence in each body paragraph. You need an introduction, background, 2 body paragraphs minimum, and a conclusion. So your outline directions here, complete the following graphic organizer and use it to create an outline for your research project essay. This outline must be completed before you begin your draft of your essay. Please be sure to ask if you have any questions. Introduction. So this outline is due this coming Monday. So make sure that you are working on this all week and that everything's good to go. So when we come back to school in a week, then you will have it ready to be turned in, and then I can stamp it in your folder. So your introduction hook. Usually this is the last thing you do. This is something that kind of after you have written your essay, it's best to look at what you've written and then think about an introduction after that. If you're writing in APA format, when you get into college and you mix between MLA and APA, this is called your abstract, which is kind of a summary of what you write. And so again, this should be written at the end. That's the best option to do. In this box, make it clear which question prompt you are responding to. So again, you want to make your claim, your idea, that should be clear. Okay, you are focusing this essay, we are focused on the influential leader, right? And then your thesis statement, you would just fit this in, you plug it in right here since we worked on our thesis last week. Background, this is where you will give a brief overview of your leader you chose. So give some information, some background on your leader that you chose, on how they grew up or where they grew up or kind of their background and what made them a leader. Okay, all of the biography information that you all have that you've done on your leader, that's where this would be plugged in. Down here, your body paragraph 1. So each body paragraph, there is the format that we briefly talked about, which is T-Bear, right? Topic, background, evidence, analysis, and return. So this is loosely in that format. So you have your topic sentence, your claim, and then some background information, and then your evidence, your textual evidence, and then your analysis, okay? In-text citation would be right here. So that would be the MLA format with the author's last name and the page, paragraph, or line number where you got that. And then your analysis of that evidence. And then doing the same, your quote, your textual evidence, and then your analysis for number 2. And then your return. So right there is the T-Bear. You have T, B, E, A, R. Okay. And this is your concluding statement. Then you would do the same exact format for body paragraph 2. So each of you have 3 main points. So you should have 3 different body paragraphs that we're looking at. Some of you, I know that you did because number 3 was optional. I would highly suggest you do that 3rd box on your influential leader because you're going to need that information because you're looking for the length to fit the requirement, and having that 3rd main point will be very beneficial for you. Okay. So same, going through the T-Bear format. And then that third body paragraph, again, it says optional, but it will definitely give you the length that you are looking for. If you're only doing 2 body paragraphs, you're going to have to write quite a bit of information to fill that space to meet the requirement for the length. And then down here in the conclusion, summarize and restate your thesis in different terms. Then you're giving your final statement. When you're walking away, what is the final statement that you would like somebody to know about your essay? And then zoom out. What is the lesson? How does it connect to us as human beings or the world? What are you wanting people to learn from your essay and what you've written and formulated into this written format? Some of the ideas for staying on topics: focus how your leader made an impact or had influence, and then make sure your points are backed by enough evidence. Again, it's hard sometimes when we pick these leaders that we really like and we think they're really good, but if we don't have enough evidence to prove that they were a highly influential leader, it can make it difficult to write about that. So make sure that your points are it's backed up by evidence and that you have enough evidence to share so that you can prove your point that they were an influential leader. Okay. And that is the end of the outline. So it's 5 pages. You all have it already. If you don't, there's extra copies in the back of the classroom in the black crate, and you can get them and make sure that that is complete by September 12th is when that will be signed off and stamped in your IRP folder.